Okay, first of all, good morning to all of you. By the grace of great God and great Bible, let us start our today's topic. That is unit 4. That is called a del operator. That is called a del operator. Please say all del operator. Del operator. Del operator. And the symbol of the del is this is a symbol. This is a symbol of del. This or this multi triangle. Okay. This is also called a nebula. This is also called a nebula. N-A-B-L-A. This is also called a nebula. It's a vector quantity. It is a vector quantity. So del is equal to I cap curly by curly x plus j cap curly by y plus a cap curly by curly z. जस्ट को कई बार ऐसे भी बोल देते हैं I cap del by del x plus j cap del by del y plus a cap del by del z. Okay, so basically it is a mathematical operator. It's a mathematically operator. It's a mathematically operator. Okay, but before going to start, इसको बंद करना दरवाजे को. Before अच्छे से करना. Before going to start this, see, I will just recap of what do you mean by scalar quantities and what do you mean by vector quantities. What do you mean by scalar quantities? Scalar quantities कौन सी होती है? Let us say this is point A, this is point B. What do you mean by scalar quantities? Scalar quantities कौन सी होती हैं? Which has only magnitude. Which has only a magnitude. The scalar quantities are those quantities which has only a magnitude. Okay. For example, scalar, which is only a magnitude. For example, AB. Let us say AB is equal to 5 units. AB is equal to 5 units. Or BA is equal to same. AB and BA are same. They represent distance. They represent a distance. Okay, which has only a magnitude. Which has only a magnitude. But what do you mean by vector quantity? What do you mean by vector quantity? Which represents the magnitude plus direction. Magnitude plus direction. Magnitude plus direction. Now let us see. This is AB. Okay. If I put a arrow on the AB, then it becomes a vector. It becomes a vector. Simple AB represents magnitude and arrow represents direction. Okay. So I will write here AB represents magnitude and this arrow represents
direction.
Magnitude and direction. Okay. Now see, AB represents what is the meaning of this AB vector? It means it points from point A to point B. It points from point A to point B. And what is by BA vector?
B to A.
AB vector is pointing in this direction, whereas BA vector is pointing in this direction. From point B to point A. It means direction of AB is just opposite to the vector BA. Okay, so I can write AB vector is equal to minus BA vector. AB vector is equal to minus BA vector. Magnitude is same. Magnitude is same. 5 units. AB is equal to BA is equal to 5 units, but direction is opposite. Direction is opposite. AB represents A to B and BA represents B to A. It is just like the same situation. Let us say this is home, this is college, and the distance between home to college is 10 kilometers. Okay, distance between home to college is 10 kilometers. Let us say this point is A, this point is B. Let us say you start your journey from the home. Okay, from the in the morning at 8 a.m. in the morning. You basically start a journey from home to college, and in the evening you will again go back from college to home. What is the total distance? What is the total distance in the net transaction? What is the total distance traveled? AB. What is the total distance? What's the total distance? AB plus BA. That comes 10 kilometer plus 10 kilometer. That is equal to 20 kilometer. That is equal to the 20 kilometer. Okay. I can say this is the initial point. Okay. So the total distance is 20 kilometer. What about the displacement?
Zero.
How? See, what is the total displacement? Total displacement is how we can prove mathematically. Okay, the total displacement is AB vector plus BA vector. AB vector in the morning plus BA vector in the evening. मॉर्निंग में A से दी गए और इवनिंग में B से है. बट ये क्या बताता है? AB vector is equal to minus of BA. Now using this relation, so it would come out to be AB vector minus AB vector. That comes out to be 0. That comes out to be 0. It means total distance is 20 kilometer, but total displacement is 0. So we can say that displacement can be 0, but the distance can never be 0. And displacement is the shortest distance. Displacement is the shortest distance between the 2 points. Okay. यहीं से चल के यहीं पे जर्नी खत्म होगी. This is the initial point. This is the final point. Initial point minus final point 0. Are you getting a point? So this is the shortest distance between the 2 points. Okay. Now I have started our journey. We have started our journey from the scalar quantity and vector quantity. Similarly, we have a two kind of fields. One is called scalar field. Another is called a vector field. Okay, scalar field, vector field. Scalar field, vector field. Okay, scalar field, vector field. Scalar field कौन सा होता है? See, just like we can take analogy from this, from the scalar quantity. Scalar field will be just assembled to the scalar quantity. What is the scalar field? तो देखिए, scalar field is a field that assign a single value. That assign a single value to each point in a space. That assign a single value to each point in a space. So please write, scalar field is a field which assign a single value. Which assign a single value to each point in a space. Let us say this. Okay. A scalar field is a field which assigns a single value to each point in a space. Which assigns a single value to each point in a space. Can you give me the example of scalar field? What are the examples? Voltage, current, energy, temperature, voltage, current, energy, temperature. So these are the examples of the scalar field. These are the examples of the scalar field. Okay. Now let us come to the vector field. Vector field क्या होगा? यहाँ पे हर पॉइंट पे क्या होगा? वेक्टर साइन होगा. वहाँ पे एक वैल्यू साइन है, यहाँ पे क्या होगा? एक वेक्टर साइन. क्योंकि उसका नाम ही है ना वेक्टर फील्ड. वेक्टर फील्ड में किसका रोल होगा? वेक्टर का होगा. स्केलर फील्ड में क्या होगा? स्केलर वैल्यू का रोल होगा. Are you getting a point? So in the vector field is a field. Please write definition. What is a vector field? A vector field is a field which assigns a vector to each point. That assigns a vector to each point in a space. That assigns a vector to each point in a space. Okay? यहाँ पे वैल्यू साइन हो रही है, यहाँ पे क्या साइन हो रहा है? वेक्टर. In scalar field we are assigning a value. But in a vector field we are assigning a vector. To each point in a space. Okay? Can you give me the examples of the vector field? Can you give me the example? Electric field, magnetic field. Please write. Electric field, magnetic field. These are the examples. Okay. Force, velocity. Okay, these are some more examples. Vector field. Okay, force, velocity. मतलब जिसमें मैग्नीट्यूड भी होगा और डायरेक्शन भी होगी. ठीक है. Are you getting a point? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Are you getting all the points?
Yes, sir.
जोर से बोलो, मॉर्निंग से मॉर्निंग टाइम. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
International, are you getting this? Okay. Now see. Now I will start my topic. Okay. Now see this. There is a vector quantity. How we can know that this is a vector quantity? If any quantity contains I cap, J cap, and K cap, it means that is a vector. That is a vector. That is a okay. किसी भी चीज में, किसी भी एक्सप्रेशन में अगर I cap, J cap और K cap आ रहा है तो वो क्या होगा भाई? अगर नहीं आ रहा है तो स्केलर. क्या होगा? स्केलर. ठीक है, समझ आई? अभी देखो ये मैंने आपको क्या बताया, इट इज अ मैथमेटिकल ऑपरेटर. इट इज अ मैथमेटिकली तो del क्या है? See, you can put arrow on this del operator or you can leave it. It's up to you because del is itself a vector quantity. आप del के ऊपर arrow डाल भी सकते हो, आप del के ऊपर arrow छोड़ भी सकते हो, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा because it is itself a vector quantity. Okay, so it's a mathematical operator. It is a mathematical operator. Now I will give you the example. What is the function of the operator? What is the function of a operator? Okay. Can I have this?
Yes.
Now see. Let us say I have a mathematical. Let us say I have a. I will give you some more example so that we have a better understanding of a del operator. Are you getting a point? मैं आपको कुछ और एग्जांपल देना चाहता हूं जिससे कि हमारी जो समझ है del operator के प्रति वो ज्यादा अच्छी हो जाए. Are you getting a point? Now let us say I have this A cap is a operator. A cap is a operator and let us say it is an operator of double derivative. It's operator of double derivative. Okay. Let us say and I have a function of sin x, a function of sin x. Now I will operate this operator on this function. I will operate this operator on this function. What are they? Let us see. Okay. Now when I will operate this operator on this function, what will happen? It will come out to be d2 by dx square into sin x. Am I right or wrong? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now operate it. I can write like this d by dx of sin x. What's the derivative of sin x?
Cos x.
And what's the derivative of cos x?
Minus sin x.
Minus
Sin x.
So what is my answer? My answer is when I operate this operator on this function, then I have a minus 1 multiplied by sin x. Minus 1 multiplied by sin x. And what is this? Minus 1. This is called a eigenvalue. This is called a eigenvalue c, which is called a c into fx. I'm getting a same function. When I operate this operator on this function, I'm getting eigenvalue which has the value is equal to minus 1 multiplied by the same function fx. हिंदी में बता रहा हूँ, जब मैं किसी फंक्शन को ऑपरेटर को मैंने डबल डेरिवेटिव ऑपरेटर को मैंने फंक्शन पे ऑपरेट किया, दो बार ऑपरेट किया, डबल डेरिवेटिव लगाया, तो मैंने क्या देखा, मेरे पास फंक्शन सेम आया, फंक्शन चेंज नहीं हुआ. और फंक्शन चेंज नहीं हुआ लेकिन फंक्शन के साथ क्या मल्टीप्लाई हुई, एक माइनस 1 वैल्यू आई जिसको हमने क्या कहा हमने आइगन वैल्यू. दैट इज कॉल्ड आइगन वैल्यू. ठीक है. नाउ सी, अब इसी तरह से ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दिस थिंग, ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दिस ऑपरेटर, नाउ we will operate this del operator on some scalar function. समझ आई कि नहीं आई? जैसे मैंने ये ऑपरेटर fx पे लगाया ना, सेम मैं del ऑपरेटर को किसी स्केलर फंक्शन पे लगाऊंगा और हम देखेंगे कि क्या आंसर आता है. Are you getting a point? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
तो चले फिर? चले? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
जोर से बोलिए, चले? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I will apply this operator on some scalar function. Okay. So let us see. Now this is, let us say this is my del operator. Let us say this phi is my some scalar function. This phi is my some scalar function. This phi is my some scalar function. Now apply this operator on this scalar function. Now apply this del operator on this scalar function. Let us see what is the result. Okay. तो इसको कर लिया. Let us see. Del phi. I have applied this operator. I have applied this operator del on the scalar function phi. In the scalar function phi, it is also called a del phi. It is also called a del phi, or it is also called a grade phi. It is also called a grade phi. Grade means gradient. Grade means what's the meaning of gradient? Gradient means change. Gradient means change. Gradient means change. Because this is a change. This is a change with respect to x. This is a change with respect to y. This is a change with respect to z. डेरिवेटिव का मतलब क्या होता है? चेंज. डेरिवेटिव का मतलब क्या होता है? चेंज. And why we have put up this partial derivative? Because it's the function of three variables. It's a function of three variables x, y, and z. That is why we are using a curly by curly x. अगर एक का होता तो हम d by dx लगाते. क्या लगाते? फिर yz ना होता. फिर yz ना होता. ठीक है. So let us apply this operator on this function. What I'm getting? So see, what's the value of this? Then this is I cap curly by curly x plus j cap del by del y plus k cap curly by del z into phi. So what is my answer? My del phi or grad phi is equal to I cap curly phi by curly x plus j cap curly phi by curly y plus k cap curly phi by curly z. What is this? It is a scalar quantity or it is a vector quantity? It's a vector quantity. It is a vector quantity. How we know? Because I cap, j cap and k cap are looking in the expression. Okay. So it is a vector quantity. What's the meaning of this? What's the meaning of this? It means that gradient phi or del phi is a vector quantity. It is a vector quantity. Please say all. Del phi is a vector quantity. It is not a scalar quantity. Del phi is a vector quantity. जोर से बोलो यार. Del phi is a vector quantity. Del phi is a vector quantity. Yes, it is a vector quantity. It is not a scalar quantity. How can we know? Because expression में क्या आ रहा है? I cap, j cap और k cap आ रहा है. ठीक है, expression में आ रहा है. I get your point.
Yes.
ठीक है. So this is the del phi. This is how we can operate. This is how we can operate a del operator on some scalar function. On some scalar function. अभी इसका एक न्यूमेरिकल करें?
Yes, sir.
करें? तो अच्छा ज़्यादा पता लगेगा. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
तो can you wrap this?
Yes, sir.
चलो ये मान लो. चलो पहले लिख लीजिए इसको. So this is are you getting this?
Yes.
बैठ जा बंद करके बैठ जा इसको. आ जाओ बैठ जा. बात ठीक है भाई हो गया. कर सकता उसको सब. हाँ जी. Now let us say this is a three-dimensional point P. Let us say in the 3D coordinate system I have a point P. I have a point P having coordinate x, y, z. And let us say this r is the distance. This r is the distance. What is the position vector of point P? Or what is the r vector? R vector is equal to xi cap plus z. Okay. Am I right or wrong? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now what is the magnitude of r? What is the magnitude of r? Magnitude of the r is r vector magnitude is equal to r, that is equal to the square of the x component square of the y component plus square of the z component and the square. So it is square root of x square plus y square plus z square, or r is equal to x square plus y square plus z square की power 1 by 2. Any doubt? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, समझ आई है? अगर मुझे इसका जो अपना क्या वो निकालना हो यूनिट वेक्टर, व्हाट्स द डेफिनेशन ऑफ यूनिट वेक्टर? व्हाट्स द डेफिनेशन ऑफ यूनिट वेक्टर? वेक्टर डिवाइडेड बाय इट्स मैग्नीट्यूड. वेक्टर डिवाइडेड बाय इट्स मैग्नीट्यूड. So this is called a unit vector. This is called a unit vector, and the magnitude of the unit vector is always a unity. Is always a unit vector का magnitude कितना होता है? 1. क्या होता है भाई? 1. ठीक है, ठीक है. Now this is my scalar function. Okay. ये आप क्या है? ये आप क्या है? ये वेक्टर है. ये क्या है? ये आप क्या है? ये स्केलर है. ये क्या है? This R represents vector. This R represents scalar, magnitude, scalar. Are you getting your point?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
This R vector represents vector because this in this expression we have I cap, J cap and K cap. Whereas this R without arrow means this is a scalar quantity. This is a
Scalar quantity.
Now I will apply my del operator, R del operator on this scalar R. यही मैंने बताया था ना. Now I will apply this del operator on this R. So ये numerical भी है. This is a part of numerical also. Calculate del R. Calculate del R. Now see this del is a vector quantity. This del is a
Vector quantity.
and this R is a scalar quantity. This R is a
Scalar quantity.
okay. तो इसको ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं. Calculate del R और इसको ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं और इसको ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं ग्रेड आर. तो दिस आर न्यूमेरिकल. कैलकुलेट del r del vector r grade r. grade r means gradient r. grade r means इसको ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं और gradient r. Okay, now see this del is a this del is a this del is a
Vector quantity.
this r is a
Scalar quantity.
okay. Del r means this is a vector quantity apply on a scalar quantity. Vector quantity apply on a scalar quantity. Okay, तो करते हैं अप्लाई. ठीक है, चले फिर देखते हैं क्या आता है. del r का मतलब हो गया del r is equal to what is the value of r? del is also called a nebula. That is also called a nebula. NABLA. That is also called a nebula. Or del operator. Nebula. उल्टा ट्रायंगल, उल्टी ट्रायंगल. ठीक है, रेशियो बेटा. ठीक है. हाँ जी, what's the value of del? What's the value of del? I cap del by del x plus j cap del by del y plus k cap del by del z. What's the value of r? x square plus y square plus z square की power 1 by 2. Now multiply with this. This becomes I cap curly by curly x of x square plus y square plus z square की power 1 by 2 plus j cap curly by curly y x square plus y square plus z square की power 1 by 2 plus k cap x square plus y square plus z square की power 1 by 2. Let us say this is equation number 1. Was easy? Okay?
Yes.
Okay. So this is expression number 1. Now what I will do, how I can simplify this? See, I will simplify this by parts. By parts. क्यों? Why by parts? Because parts में अगर हम इसको simplify करेंगे, then it would become quite easy. Parts में करेंगे तो आसान हो जाएगा. ठीक है? So now first of all I will calculate this value, then this value, then this value. किसी ने नहीं बताया ये गलत था. Plus k cap curly by curly z. Then this way. Then this way. I will solve this part first, then solve this part first, then solve this part. Okay. And again I will or you use all the values in the question number 1 and have the final answer. So I will solve curly by curly x of curly by curly of x square plus y square plus z square to the power 1 by 2. Now see, there is a common derivative d by dx of u raised to the power n. What is the answer? n u n minus 1 into du upon dx. Into du upon dx. Now I will use this formula over here. So this becomes 1 by 2 x square plus y square plus z square 1 by 2 minus 1. इसको नीचे लिख लिया थोड़ा सा, ये थोड़ा सा खराब है. 1 by 2 x square plus y square plus z square 1 by 2 minus 1 into curly by curly x of x square plus y square plus z. मतलब मेरा u कितना आया? My u is x square plus y square plus z square and my n is 1 by 2. My n is 1 by 2. What's the answer of this? 1 by 2 x square plus y square plus z square to the power minus 1 by 2 into curly by curly of x square 2x, curly by curly of y square 0, curly by curly of z square 0. तो आंसर कितना आया? 2 cancel. So my final answer is x over x square plus y square plus z square की power 1 by 2. डिनोमिनेटर में पॉजिटिव आ गया. डिनोमिनेटर में क्या आ गया? पॉजिटिव. ये वाला फॉर्मूला लगाया मैंने. x raised to power minus n is equal to 1 by x raised to power n. Let us say this is question number 2. Similarly, what is the answer of this? Similarly, curly by of x square plus y square plus z square to the power 1 by 2 is equal to same answer. Instead of x, I have y over x square plus y square plus z square to the power 1 by 2. This is my question number 3. And similarly, what's the value of this curly by curly z of this one? Similarly, curly by curly z of x square plus y square plus z square to the power 1 by 2 is equal to z over x square plus y square plus z square to the power 1 by 2. This is 4. See, when I will differentiate with respect to y, here 2y will come. Here 2y will come. 2 cancel y. And when I will differentiate with respect to z, then z will come. 2 cancel. I get your point? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now use 2, 3 and 4 in equation number 1. तो ये आसान हुआ कि मुश्किल हुआ? बाई पार्ट्स पे क्या हो गया? आसान. Use 2, 3 and 4. Use 2, 3 and 4 in equation 1. We take. So what is my answer? क्या आया? डेल आर इज इक्वल टू, यहां पे मैं क्या लिखूंगा? I कैप इनटू x ओवर x स्क्वायर प्लस y स्क्वायर प्लस z स्क्वायर की पावर 1 by 2 प्लस j कैप y ओवर x स्क्वायर प्लस y स्क्वायर प्लस z स्क्वायर की पावर 1 by 2 प्लस k कैप z ओवर x square plus y square plus z square की पावर 1 by 2. अब कॉमन क्या निकला इसमें से? कॉमन व्हाट आर द कॉमन क्वांटिटीज? क्या आया? डेल आर आ गया 1 over x square plus y square plus z square की पावर 1 by 2. This is a common into xi cap plus yj cap plus z. What is this? This is r vector. This is r vector. What is this? This is r. This is a r magnitude of r. So del of r is r vector by r. This is the answer. Or second answer is r vector by r is called a vector divided by its magnitude, unit vector. So this is becomes del r is equal to r cap. Del vector r is equal to r cap because r vector unit vector is r divided by. Okay. So is it easy or tough? It is quite. It is a quite. बहुत आसान है. तो del r is equal to gradient r. Gradient r is equal to r cap. Gradient r is equal to r cap. और vector r vector divided by r. R vector divided by r. Similarly, there is a problem that you can do from your home. That is the exercise for you. Calculate del r square, del r cube, del r4, so on so forth, or calculate del of r is to the power n. There are number of numericals. Calculate del r square, del r cube, del r4, del r5, del r6, del r7, del r8, del r9, up to so on so forth. Del r is to the power n. Del r is to the power n. अब देखो इतने सभी को सॉल्व करना है. अगर मैं सिंपल del r is to the power n को सॉल्व कर लूंगा तो आसान नहीं हो जाएगा. अगर मैं del r is to the power n को सॉल्व कर लूं उसमें n की वैल्यू 1 डाल दूंगा तो मेरा क्या आ जाएगा del r. n की वैल्यू 2 डालूंगा तो मेरा क्या आ जाएगा del r square. Are you getting the point? If I will calculate del r is to the power n, okay, and in the final answer if I will use n is equal to 1, then that will give me a del r. And for n is equal to 2, del r square. Okay, I can have the value of del r square and r cube and r4. Okay, तो ये करें del r is to the power n. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
How much time is left? Please see. So let us start. Problem is calculate del r is to the power n or gradient r is to the power n. First of all, I have to calculate r is to the power n. First of all, I have to calculate r is to the power. What is r? What is r? R is equal to x square plus y square plus z square to the power 1 by 2. What is r is to the power n? R is to the power n is x square plus y square plus z square to the power n by 2. Now apply del. Del of r is to the power n is I cap curly by curly x plus j cap curly by curly y plus k cap curly by curly z into x square plus y square plus z square to the power n by 2. Now apply this operator on this. I have a I cap curly by curly x of x square plus y square plus z square to the power n by 2 plus j cap curly by y of x square plus y square plus z square to the power n by 2 plus k cap curly by z of x square plus y square plus z square to the power n by 2. This is question number 1. So similarly, I will solve this numerical by parts. So I will solve first this, second this, third this. So let us solve this. Curly by curly x of x square plus y square plus z square की power n by 2. What is the formula? What is the formula? d by dx of u to the power n. n u n minus 1 du upon. So what is my answer? L by 2 x square plus y square plus z square n by 2 minus 1 into 2x into 2x derivative of this. Okay, this 2 will cancel. Okay, what I'm getting? What I'm getting nx by mx into x square plus y square plus z square and by 2 minus 1. Okay. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
There is a formula that you have done in your note classes in 5th or 6th standard. X is to the power m. X is to the power m into x to the power n is equal to x is to the power m plus n. Now see, this is x is to the power n plus n. Now I will use this formula. What is this? This will become nx x square plus y square plus z square to the power n by 2 multiply by x square plus y square plus z square to the power minus 1. Minus 1. See, when I multiply this, x equal m plus n, it will become x square plus y square plus z square n by 2 minus 1. I'm getting same thing. I'm getting the same thing. कोई फर्क नहीं होगा. Now what is this? What is this? This is r is to the power n. This is r is to the power n. And what is this? This is simple r. What is? If I will square, see, r is equal to x square plus y square plus z square to the power 1 by 2. Squaring both sides. Squaring both sides. It will become r square is equal to x square plus y square plus z square. So it will become nx into r is to the power n divided by x square plus y square plus z square to the power 1, and this will become r square. This will become r square. So it becomes n x r is to the power n divided by r is to the power 2. Any doubt? Or it becomes n x r is to the power n minus 2. Okay. N x r is to the power n minus 2. So similarly, what is the answer of this? N y r is to the power n minus 2. What is the answer of this? N z r is to the power. So similarly, what is the answer of this? N y r is to the power n minus 2. And what is the answer of this? N z r is to the power n minus 2. Now use this. Make many use this. बस आ गया आंसर. तो व्हाट इज del r is to the power n? It becomes n x r is to the power n minus 2 into I cap plus, वो भी देखना सही है, n y r is to the power n minus 2 into j cap plus n z r is to the power n minus 2 b cap. What's the common? What's the common? n r is to the power n minus 2 x I cap plus y j cap plus z. What is this? R vector. This becomes a R vector. So my answer is r n minus 2 into. This is my final answer. Now see how we can know that our answer is correct. हमें कैसे पता चलेगा मेरा आंसर सही है गलत है? How we can know that? Put special case for n is equal to 1. For n is equal to 1. What is del r is to the power n? It becomes del r is equal to, this is 1 into r to the power 1 minus 2 into r vector. It becomes r vector r minus 1 into r vector, and it becomes r vector by r, which is correct. Which is a correct. So what is del r? Del r is equal to r vector by r, which is equal to the r. This is my answer. So by using this formula, you can directly find out del r square, del r cube, del r4, del r5, del r6, del r7, del r8, del r9, del r10, and so on so forth for the n value. For the n value. I get your point?
Yes, sir.
अच्छा लगा?
Yes, sir.
del r निकाला, सभी कुछ निकल गया. ठीक है? So this is the end of the session here. Any doubt from your side?
No,
Any doubt?
No, sir.
Are you getting all the points? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.